Hello everyone, welcome back to Motormania. Today we are going to Hyundai Sonata. The Hyundai Sonata dive deep into a car that has built its reputation as one of the most recognizable midsize sedans in the world, a car that represents Hyundai's growth and innovation, and that car is the Hyundai Sonata. Now when you hear the name Sonata, you immediately think of style, reliability, comfort, and a bit of boldness too, because Hyundai didn't just create another sedan, they created a sedan that could stand shoulder to shoulder with the best in the industry. This isn't just a car people buy for commuting from point A to point B, this is a car that tells a story of how far Hyundai has come as a brand and how a model can evolve from something basic into something truly world-class. And today, we are going to talk about that full journey, the past, the present, and where the Sonata stands now in this modern car market. Let's start from the beginning. Back in 1985, Hyundai was still a young automaker trying to make its place in the global market. At that time, most people around the world thought of Hyundai as just an affordable, entry-level car company. They didn't see Hyundai as a competitor to the likes of Toyota, Honda, or Nissan. But Hyundai had a bigger plan. They wanted to create a mid-size sedan that could compete in that same space, and the Sonata was born. The first generation wasn't flashy, it wasn't designed to wow the world, but it was practical, reliable, and affordable. And that was the stepping stone. That first Sonata planted the seed that would grow into something much bigger. As the years went by, Hyundai kept working on the Sonata. In the 1990s, the second and third generations started to get more polished. Hyundai was paying attention to customer feedback, they were learning what people wanted, and slowly but surely, they were improving. By the time the late 1990s rolled around, the Sonata wasn't just a cheap alternative anymore. It was beginning to stand as a serious competitor. And then came the early 2000s, when Hyundai really started stepping up. The fifth generation Sonata launched in 2004 was a turning point. This car was bigger, more refined, and for the first time, people really started to see the Sonata as a direct rival to the Toyota Camry, Honda Accord, and Nissan Altima. And here's the thing that made it even more appealing: Hyundai's incredible warranty. At that time, Hyundai introduced their industry-leading warranty, and that changed the game. Customers who were a bit hesitant about trusting Hyundai now felt confident. They thought, if the company is willing to back the car with such a strong warranty, then the car must be reliable. That one move played a huge role in changing people's perception of Hyundai and of the Sonata. But then came 2009, and everything changed again. Hyundai introduced the sixth generation Sonata, and this is where the story gets really interesting. This car brought Hyundai's new design language, which they called fluidic sculpture. And let me tell you, this was a bold design move. The Sonata suddenly looked like a completely different car. It had flowing, coupe-like lines, bold styling, and for the first